Hello, my loves. Look, I know that there are some of you who have gotten a little bit upset that in addition to the skits, Shah is now doing storylines, and we've got something to say about that, haven't we?
Womp, womp.
What? No, Jesus, no, sorry, look, Shah hates conflict, okay? She does not like confrontation, she hates drama, she is not about that life, okay?
I am.
But Shah ain't, okay? In fact, the reason she's in this little pickle is because she spent too much time trying to please everyone, okay? Whenever she uploaded a skit, what was everyone saying in the comments?
We want more Marjories. We want more me a lot.
And then when she'd upload those, the comments were all,
We miss the skits. We miss the old stuff. Bring it back.
the thing is, Shah is still doing both of those things.
However, the FYP keeps pushing me out because despite what some of you might think, I'm actually a fan favourite.
Annoyingly, she does bring in the most views, okay? But ultimately, all Shah is trying to do is just give the fans what they want, okay? They live for the drama, they live for the plot. But if that is not for you, that is absolutely fine. What Shah will do going forward is at the top of all of her videos, she will either put if it's a skit or a storyline. So if you don't want to stick around for the storyline, you can scroll on. If you don't want to stick around for the skit, you can scroll on.
But if you don't like Shah's content and you stick around to watch it anyway, then babe, you're still a fan.
Would you stop being so confrontational, okay? You're the reason we're in this mess. This hate train started when you showed up.
Yeah, you guys were chomping at the bit for Marjorie's. We introduce a woman-loving women storyline and suddenly everyone's hating. And during Pride Month, no less.
Yeah, speaking of those storylines, okay, now some of you have said that the romance plots, the love things make you cringe. I guarantee you that any cringe you feel watching it pales in comparison to the cringe Shah feels when she's filming it, okay? But she knows it's what you guys want, so she does it, okay? But she does it through gritted teeth.
And let's be honest, I know a lot of you are only hating because Shah has more chemistry with thin air than you do with anyone in your life right now.
Yeah, we are trying to diffuse this situation, not make it worse. Another thing we saw was that people were like, oh, I can't believe she's doing it in a nursery. I don't want to burst the bubble or nothing, but you realise this ain't a real nursery, right? It is all make-believe.
And at least our imaginary characters wait for the imaginary nursery to be empty. Parents, I'm pretty sure you're getting up to all sorts with your kids sleeping 3 feet away on the other side of the wall at home.
Anyway, look, Shah had a bit of a wobble yesterday, okay? She let the comments get to her, she did not take her own advice, and she took a few of the videos down off the TikTok page.
But I'm going to be restoring all of those today.